My name is David Bard, and I'm the personal bodyguard to Home Secretary Julia. I suddenly noticed a suspicious individual at the venue entrance, secretly sizing up Julia as she spoke on stage. As a top-tier bodyguard, I never let any potential danger slip by. I told security to stay at the venue while I went out to investigate. It turned out the man was a newly recruited assistant to the minister. He told me there were errors in the speech that needed to be corrected, but I demanded to inspect anything he was carrying. He had no choice but to open his briefcase for inspection. Only after confirming it contained just some documents did I allow him to enter the venue. However, I never could have imagined that a terrorist attack that would shake the entire British political scene was about to unfold. The assistant came from backstage to the side of the podium. I thought he was there to remind the minister about the script, but when I saw the female bodyguard rush out, I sensed something was wrong and immediately ran over as well. After the explosion, I was dizzy and disorientated, but at that moment I couldn't worry about my own injuries. I immediately went to Julia's side to check on her and found her breathing had become extremely weak. To prevent a second attack, I shielded her with my body, but I had already become entangled in a massive conspiracy. Afterward, police reviewed the surveillance footage and theorised that the assistant's briefcase had detonated a bomb hidden beneath the podium. But the video alone couldn't provide a definitive judgment. They needed to combine it with witness statements to reach a conclusion. What I didn't expect was that I also became a suspect. They had discovered from the surveillance that I had left the venue during my shift. I described the situation at the time and explained that I hadn't found anything unusual in the assistant's briefcase, otherwise I wouldn't have let him enter the venue.
Did you search Mahmood?
If I saw grounds under stop and search, I'd have searched him. But he was a vetted government aide going about official business.
So you didn't search him?
No.
At this point, police told me that it was precisely because of my negligence in letting the assistant through that this tragedy had occurred. Not only that, but they had also discovered that I had searched for information about the Home Secretary online, and ever since I became her bodyguard, she had suffered 2 terrorist attacks in succession. All these signs made them suspicious of me. But considering that I had risked danger to rush toward the explosion site immediately, the police couldn't reach a definitive conclusion for the time being. After the interrogation was completed, I immediately went to the hospital where the minister was being treated. The worst had happened. Julia ultimately couldn't be saved and died in the emergency room. Endless regret instantly flooded my entire mind, because Julia wasn't just someone I was protecting, she was also my secret lover. Unable to accept this outcome, I immediately returned to my apartment and retrieved a gun I had hidden in the ceiling, planning to end my own life.